A very good evening to you all. I just wanted to, you know, give an analysis of the game that was played yesterday. It was quite a disturbing match, but yeah, Zambia eventually won 2-1. So basically, this is just an analysis of the game that was played yesterday. So I'll basically let me just try to play the highlights that for the match that we had yesterday. Just 1 second. Where's that share? And I can do that.
We are just moments away from the start of this
That-
to flash as the game gets underway here in the second game between Zambia and Comoros. But he has played in some qualifiers for AFCON. But as Comoros look to steal in, terrible communication, and there is certainly an opportunity at goal, and it is excellently taken by the Sea Cats.
So we'll start.
What a smash and grab.
Those are just the highlights that we had for the game yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we live already?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Otherwise, how are you doing?
Um, Not too bad. Not too bad. I've been down for close to a week now, but I'm all right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, we thank God.
Looking for royalty-free music? Discover Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music subscription for content creators. With more than 30
So
Very frustrating, but it looked like there was some clear interference with his vision. So the defender just rising in order to saw there. And once again, Zambia's even here, it's 4 against 3. It's pouring over. The stretch is Sabella, and the keeper threw it once again, just at the last possible moment. Sabella cutting it.
Do we still have anyone joining us?
Firing straight at the keeper.
yes, I think he's having connection issues as well. But well, let me just.
He'll be taking his lucky ball behind the post will be-
Yes. So basically, what do you think about yesterday's game, though?
Oh. Generally, yesterday's game was a bit funny. We still have some homework to do as a nation. Yes, we
Maybe
want-
for starters, let's let me say who are Comoros? Do you know where they are? But for me
Yes.
though, Comoros is Lusaka is 46 times bigger than Comoros. You know, that's that's one
Lusaka
thing
alone.
that. Sorry.
I'm saying Lusaka alone.
Lusaka alone is 46 times bigger than the Comoros Islands, right? But
In
but
terms
when
of
you- when you-
population, or
Sorry?
in terms of hectareage, land size, or what?
In terms of land size, I
Okay.
can give you the actual numbers. Actually, the actual numbers are Comoros is 1,862 square kilometers, right?
Okay.
And Lusaka is 85,823. No, no, it's 21,896 kilometers squared.
With a population of about 800,000.
No, no, I think I lied there. It's not. It's not 46. It's about 16, 15 somewhere there. But it's 46 times. The southern province is 46 times bigger than the Comoros Island. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
they have it's a
that's
very
one
small
surprising
country
thing.
in the Indian Ocean, somewhere in between Mozambique, as you
Yeah,
go
they are
towards
in the
Tanzania.
east. Yeah, they're in the east of Mozambique, actually. You know,
Yes.
and for me, if you look at the land size, and
Mm.
you know, almost close to 20 times the size of Lusaka.
I was actually
It,
looking at
it,
their population.
yeah, it's
Zambia, we
what,
have a population of 13 million,
yeah,
yet these people, their population is less than 1 million, about
yeah. So
812,000 people.
yeah,
And this is the
so
country that we were facing yesterday.
yeah. So what was your over reaction? Which team played better?
Oh, there's just only one tool that is used to measure the performance of a football game. It's the
Yeah.
results. The results are in favor of Zambia. We won. There's no other measurement that you can use. Zambia won the game, so Zambia played better.
Yeah, I was telling a friend of mine that Bolan is a goalie. You you have
That's
to
all. That's all.
you have to score.
It's not,
Yeah, my voice is a little bit hoarse, but as long as you can get me, that's what matters, right?
your voice is very clear.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
So
there have been a lot of arguments back home. A lot of people are complaining that Zambia did not play very well. Yes,
yeah.
of course, everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. But at the end of it all, we need to be guided internationally. What is the standard of
Well,
performance? What is
come
standard
on.
measure? The standard measure of
Who's that?
performance, yes.
For me though, that was appalling though. The performance was bad.
The talking points are there, of course. I cannot dispute that.
No, 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 no. Zambia had no system whatsoever, and you know those guys were quick and fast. And in the first half, Zambia didn't have a solution. You know, so for
The first
me,
half was very bad. We went down in
yeah,
the 13th minute.
for me though, I feel that
You are aware that
Zambia were the underdogs right there. You know?
I'm on the Copper Belt, where
Yeah,
the Copper Belt hosts the
yeah.
formerly mighty Frida Wanderers.
Mhm.
And they are saying that you win a chunguro, meaning that they win towards the end of the game. And there's a lot of emphasis in Zambia that Bora is 90 minutes. Bora 90 minutes. They'll tell you that on the cover board. Bora
No,
90
but like I
minutes.
was,
You can
I
win.
was literally, at the edge of my seat like that, and
Anxiety.
it was
It's expected as a patriotic Zambian. We
no,
love the
no,
game.
no. As a patriotic Zambian, that
Yeah.
was very poor. That was very very poor. You know, considering
We,
that you
you
have
know,
a country as tiny as the Comoros Islands, and then you have to struggle to win them. No, no,
I
no.
think we had
Come
a
on.
lot of expectations, and that is where the problem is.
What were the
If you
what
went to
were
social media,
yeah,
uh, but I'll be very frank with you.
yeah,
For the Ivory Coast game, I knew that it was a very difficult game. I didn't want to give myself false hopes, but I wished Zambia to win. We lost. It was a decent loss, 3-1, And then
No,
we came with facing Comoros, and I went through social media, looked at the expectations of our people. The expectations were too high. I saw
so
wild predictions. 5-0.
okay.
A lot
In
of
your
people posted that.
what were your expectations though?
2-0.
2-0. Okay.
That's what I
For
expected.
me, I thought it was going to be a challenge because when you look at the previous games, those guys won with a very comfortable margin, right? But again, I'll ask you this question: who played better?
I said it already that the one who played better is one who won.
No,
That's a measure.
no. You know, sometimes
What is your measure of who played better?
no.
What is
For
your
me,
measure? What is that measure?
no.
Is it
Zambia was
passes? Is
playing
it
at
ball
home.
possession? Yeah.
Wilson, we were playing at home, and in the first half we were clueless.
The first half was very bad. I will admit that. The first half we didn't play well. No wonder we were able to concede in the first 14 minutes. But of course, like everyone says, strategy could have been different. I've seen a number of times. For example, if you look at the game that we lost against Ivory Coast, Ivory
Mhm.
Coast brought in their greatest player towards the end of the game, and immediately, I mean, he was a game changer. The game changed completely, and Zambia were completely at play. But for this game, maybe the coach also had a strategy. They, we also the one who scored our winning goal. He was a
Yeah.
substance. Maybe he knew that when this guy comes on, the others would be tired, and then he will do it better.
No, for me, for me, I think that was just we were just uh, for lack of a better term, I would say we escaped by the skin of the teeth. You
That's the
know,
fun
that
of
was,
football. That is the fun of. That's why we love football. The nervousness that it brings on. That is what
no,
it makes us.
no,
We love the
no,
game, but
no,
it's so
no,
much
no,
passion and
no.
intensity.
For me, I think there's something wrong at Football House. There's really something wrong, and you have to look at the number of how the team is assembled and all that. I think something should change at first. For me, I didn't like it. Now,
Yes,
let me
we are
tell
we
you.
need our house in order. Definitely, that is very true.
Yeah,
Yes, Zambians, we always have very high expectations when it comes to the game because we know that we have got talent. We've got a lot in terms of players in the country because almost every male Zambian adult has played football before.
I know. I used to play football
Over
as well.
90%.
I must say I'm
Yes,
pretty good at it.
yes, everyone has played football. We have played football, all of us. And then with that kind of a background, of course, the expectations, realistically, they should be very high. Yeah. But one thing that we should not do is to belittle these countries. Because if we think that Comoros is a very small country and we should not be beaten by Comoros, then we should
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well accept that we should never beat Nigeria.
No,
Look
but
at Nigeria,
when
they've
you
got a
see
very
that
big
those guys are
population,
doing better
but
than
they
us,
struggle to beat Zambia.
come on, man. The islands are smaller than Lusaka, like far smaller than
What is the
far smaller
population
than
of
Lusaka.
Lagos?
So,
I wish we
well,
could
yeah,
Google and then
it's in
the
millions.
population of Lagos.
Those guys, it's millions. But
Yes,
again,
but they really have to prepare very hard to beat Zambia. It's about that's how fun this game is.
no. For me, I think it's about preparation. Even the kit that those guys
Cancel
were
that out.
wearing didn't even have their names not on the back. That's embarrassing.
African football,
No,
almost every African game, football team, it's like that.
no,
It's only
no.
during
For
major
me,
tournaments, the actual tournaments, that you have their names written on their back. That's what
for
happened.
me,
But our
that,
preparation, I'm
that's
telling you the truth, our preparation has not been good. I'll put something to that statement. Um, this is national football, which raises the tempers, the blood pressures of people. We've heard of people dying because of Zambia losing or conceding goals, and then definitely Faz needs to put their house in order. We need a good coach. We need to put in resources. The players must have that commitment. We need to assemble our team in good time because we have these players who are playing in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And then for them to play as a unity, you need to bring them together for a good period of time.
Now,
They
now,
need to
now, now
understand each other.
here's another
That
question.
was like,
Here's another question though. Was Zambia qualified?
the chances are very high for them to qualify, especially that
Now,
we have
now
won.
let,
We
let,
won the
let, let,
last
me
game, lost
let,
one.
let me just share the standing, the log table. Maybe that will help. Um,
Oh yeah, 4 more games remaining actually.
so when you look at the log standing right there, right? You Zambia has played 2, right? And the Comoros have played 2, and then Zambia has forced 2 goals. Go forced 3, and then they've allowed 4 with goal difference of -1, right? And 3 points there. So right now, I think the only team that has problems is Lesotho, because I think it's gonna be.
But how come we are in
Maybe-
second position when we have got a negative goal difference of 1?
Yeah,
And
but
then
the thing is,
Comoros have 1.
Zambia struggles to beat Lesotho. You see that?
Lesotho, I'm very hopeful that we beat them home and away.
We always struggle to beat those
That's
guys.
my prediction.
And the way we played though, I don't think we're going to beat these guys in Comoros. See that?
We are very much likely to beat them.
No. Those guys were fast. Those guys were stronger than us. they are going to humiliate us for sure. That I know. You know. And,
You know the problem that we've been having.
no.
The problem that we've been having is that we have been like building a team all the time. At the moment, this team were together in Ivory Coast. They came to Lusaka, played better than they played at in Ivory Coast, and I see a trajectory where they will continue in terms of improvement. The more games they'll play together, the more they are going to do better.
There's a question for you. Could you please respond to that?
Your comments on Pastor Ndaka's performance. I'll be very frank. This is one young man that I love so much, but his performance was 20%. He was nowhere to be seen in the first half. He had no ball control. He was nowhere to be seen.
No,
Maybe even the midfield failed him because they did not feed him with passes.
No, I told you that
The performance was very poor.
the pattern of play wasn't there. You know, like I didn't see what system those guys were playing.
We are now dissecting the whole game. We're looking
No,
at how they
no,
played.
seriously
Yes,
speaking, like,
we didn't play well.
For me, it was appalling. It was bad. It was
That's
really
why I've
bad.
given him 20%. Actually, he should have been substituted. But for the next game, we need to allow him to play. He must start. He needs to gain a bit more confidence. If you have looked at this guy for Leicester City, the last few games for Leicester City, he did not even feature, even as a substitute. So the play time is lacking for him. He needs to practice. He needs to play. He needs to gain confidence. So let's allow him to play. Let him start. If he performs the way he did in the last game, he should not play for the next game. Otherwise, the show was very poor from this gentleman.
No, for me though, I feel the midfield wasn't really that great, and even
Exactly.
the way the first goal was conceded, it shows that Zambia was really under
From the
pressure,
midfield,
and they
the
couldn't
defenders
contain
could
those
not
guys.
contain it.
You know.
It went through for them. Otherwise, definitely, when you talk of coordination, it was very much lacking. Our captain was falling more into defensive. when we have known him to be more of an attacking midfielder. I don't know if this coach is training him to play a different game from the game that he is used to playing. If you saw under Ivory Coast, he was played as a defensive midfielder, but he was throughout the game he was in defense.
Now
On
look
this
at
one,
that comment over.
the position
Look,
was
look,
different.
I, are you able to see that comment over there? It says Mukulu Nakoli from the dressing room. You see,
What does that mean?
why it means that with all the
What's the
charms
meaning
in the
there?
dressing room.
With champs.
I don't know, I think that's what it means.
What am I saying? We explain why we're on the second position. Frankly speaking, I'm not also. I don't understand why we're there. Because we have got a negative one goal difference.
I
Yes,
I
Comoros has
know
got a
because
positive.
I got a
So
log
I
from
expect
CAF.
them to be in great position.
Yeah, I got a log from CAF online,
Maybe
and
someone
then
can.
I was wondering why we were in the second position as well. But honestly speaking, though, I think there's something wrong at first because
Definitely. Comoros, most of their players they play at home and a few play in France. So
okay,
their
yeah,
time
brilliant.
together has been much more than our national team players.
Oh, okay, let me just try to post the link. Whoever wants to join can just click on the link and join. Brian Adams wants to share his views as well. Let me just share the link with the guys, and then
This is an open forum. Let him come on and help us analyze this game.
oh, yeah, the link is in the description. Just click on it, and then you'll be able to join us. So yeah, basically that's sorry again, I'm still coughing, but yeah. So for me though, as I said, it was the midfield was bad, and that's why you are saying that cuts on Daka.
Anchored by the captain.
No, but the thing is, do you expect the striker to go start looking for the ball? How is he gonna score if he has to go back and look for the ball? You know.
Oh, no. You know, yes, the midfielders definitely they failed us so much. And what is more disappointing is that the captain himself was actually in the midfield and he would not command things very well as expected by most of the Zambian people.
So who is supposed to take the blame for that poor performance? Then?
The coach. It is the coach who should coordinate the team with the assistance of the captain, as well as the football management fans. Now, like I said before or earlier on, these players needed to be together at least a week or so before they faced opponents.
Yeah.
But we saw a situation where people were coming at the last minute and they were being featured and were made to play for 90 minutes without being substituted.
Yeah, I asked a friend of mine to. I asked a friend of mine to to analyze the game, and here is what he gave me. I'll just put I'll put them on the screen. The comments that he gave me. So the first one is this: the strikers could not work as a unit in the first few minutes of the game. There was no hunger for goals. That's what he's saying. It's a pity he's unable to. I think it's because of connection issues, but he was supposed to join us. And then the second one is individual skill display almost cost us the game. Chilufi and Fashion Sakala especially. So basically,
Fashion Sakala.
Yeah, well, that's what a friend of mine was. Those are the points that he gave me. He was supposed to be on the show, but I think he's having connection problems. But basically, that's what he gave me.
I wish to agree with this gentleman, or I hope it's a man. Sorry.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah. I wish to agree with this gentleman because if any three players that we expected to lead the team, there were Patson Daka, Mwepu, and of course Fashion Sakala. But I don't know why Fashion Sakala has not impressed me much as a
No,
player,
no, 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 no. Let me
especially
just
when he's
get
playing for Zambia.
let me just get your comments on the first point that he gave us. So that was the first one. Do you agree with that?
They were
The
not working
strikers did
together
not work
because
as a unit in the first few minutes of the game.
Sakala had possession of the game. But he had more possession than Patson Daka. But most of the time, he went for personal glory. Also, Sakala has got this tendency of holding on to the ball for too long. He wants to dribble. He wants to showcase his skills at the expense of the whole team. This is
So
one guy who was able to shoot even when it was not a good position for him to shoot. There's no way you can have strikers who are shooting from central position and expect to get a goal from there. That is a tendency by Fashion Sakala, and he really needs to be mentored. He needs to be talked to. I don't know why he's doing that. If you watch him playing for his team in Scotland, he does better than what he's doing for Zambia. When he's playing for his club team, I see him passing very well. But when it comes to play for Zambia, he wants to showcase his skills. He becomes very selfish. And that
so
really
are you
costs
saying that he was trying to,
our team.
for lack of a better term, overexert himself and try to be the match winner? Or
He just wanted to show that he's the one who plays better than the others. He wants to be the scorer for the team. Of course, he's a scorer for the team. But when you are not in a good position, you should be able to pass to others. You've seen the way Benzema and the Vinicius Jr. combined. Both of them are able to score. But when the
Okay.
other is not in a good position, you should be able to pass the ball to the other player who is
Okay.
in a better position to get results.
okay, here's the third comment though. I would have loved Henry to be part of us, but those are the points that he gave me. So since he has been able to join us, but I can definitely display them.
Some people were asking questions in relation to this point.
Yeah.
On the wings, does it mean the whole country doesn't have good players to man these positions?
Yeah.
Otherwise, our defenders are good defenders. But what I'm saying is that these are people who did not spend enough time practicing together so that you can have good coordination. If you look at the one we had in central defense, this gentleman, Frankie Sonda, most of the time he was shouting at his colleagues, giving instructions, telling them what to do.
Yeah.
If they had enough time, he could have seen that during practice time, during training. He would have guided his colleagues. He has got more exposure. So, with time, they will blend together and be able to give us good results. That is my hope and my expectations from these players.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, and then I'll go to the next one. The next one is it's that comment over there. Kling's Kangwa substitution was excellent in the middle of the park. He gave in a great shift. So,
no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Otherwise, some soccer pundits, people that are able to analyze the game well, they are saying that he's the match winner, which is the truth. And we won because of individual brilliance from this gentleman. Without him being brought on the pitch, I don't know what the result would have been. It would have been disastrous.
You see, for me, I think a lot has to change though, because I think these poor standards that we are seeing has to do more with us, because it's really bad, And then the next one is he says that Musonda was excellent. That he agrees with you that Musonda was excellent. Because he says he says he read the game pretty well, and that's really what he says.
So they played very well, very impressive. And I hope that guy can continue coming to play for Zambia. We may just have another.
Well, right now he's tied. I don't think
captain in future.
I think he's tied by now. He can't play for any other country because I think he has about 2 caps already.
Yeah, he has played for the
So I think he's pretty much tied to Zambia right now.
Yeah.
And then he is the one that I like the most though.
Which one?
You see that he says the coach must learn to make unpopular decisions by making early subs, regardless of the name tag on the player. What do you think about that?
That is very true. You know, it's like this coach is praying to the gallery. That's because he has come to Zambia and he knows that the most popular, the most famous players in this country are Patson Gaka, Fashion Sakala, and Mwepu. Despite the poor performance, he thinks they cannot be substituted. No.
Yeah.
That is not the correct thing. We have seen Cristiano Ronaldo at his peak being substituted at Real Madrid, at Juventus, at Chelsea, at Manchester United. So let's not have these young boys or young men be big-headed that they cannot be substituted. Fashion Sakala should be substituted at some point. Those are the unpopular decisions that the coach should have made. Fashion Sakala should have been substituted. Those are unpopular decisions that were expected from the coach. But because he feels that these are the most loved players, he allowed them to keep playing and spoil the game.
Now, let me ask you this question. Let me just put that there. What has Kamanga achieved at first? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel?
Kamanga has achieved nothing. There's nothing that we have gotten from this gentleman. Throughout his tenure, we have not played Africa at the Africa Cup of Nations. So definitely, this is a man who should just accept failure. There's nothing wrong in accepting failure. We have all failed in different instances. And where you feel you have failed, please leave it so that other people can try. Otherwise, this gentleman has not done anything for the country.
Well, he's been promising. I think he promised that when was that last time that if Zambia doesn't qualify to the Africa Cup of Nations, he was going to resign. And he changed his goalpost, and he's still there at this time. So, what really is going wrong at first, though? Is it that the guy is incompetent, for lack of a better term?
He doesn't understand football. That's what I can say. This man does not understand football. I think he's more of a businessman. Football is not his piece of bread. He's just forcing matters there. This is one man who should have left a long time ago. We need people that love football. We need people who know football to run football.
So, Benjamin Banda is saying the game was okay. He said, for me, I feel in the coming games we can use Sunzu and Mavika. Sunzu and Mavika can partner in the middle of defense, 4-5.
Benjamin,
as fullbacks.
Benjamin,
then we need a defensive midfield.
We don't need old people. We cannot start going back to the archives
No.
Their time is gone. Their time is up. We cannot play names.
No.
You are disagreeing with me.
I disagree because you need to learn something from the old folk. You know, like the guys can. You know, there's a certain level of experience that they exude, and they can able to push the other guy.
You were asking for strength and speed. Sunzu is growing old. His strength is reducing. his speed is reducing the more he gains age.
Yeah, but what
It's
I'm
good.
saying is
Young
you
ones
look
try.
at this,
Let's
you look at the
let's
strength of
prepare the young ones.
no, look at the strength of the opposition though. Look at if you look
I
at
mean,
the Comoros, those guys were fast. We had no solutions in the first half. You know.
they were fast, but Suzu is he going to be faster than these players that we
Yeah,
had?
so let him play. Let's say play Lesotho. Lesotho, they are much lower than the Comoros. Ivory Coast was also they were slower than the Comoros as well. So for me, I feel that the much has to be done in the, let's say, talent acquisition. You know, there's just so many good guys that can play football in Zambia. You know, like it's. But I don't think that Kamanga is
I
doing
agree
a
with
great
you.
job in terms of.
I agree with you that there are many people that can play football in Zambia. That's why we should not go to the archives and start bringing the Suzus of 2012.
Yeah, but up
Those
until
were
you
heroes
find them,
10 years ago, not now. We've had Venezuela. We were trying to qualify for the previous African Cup of Nations. He was playing. Did we qualify? And then we bring him today when he has gotten much older than he was last year.
no,
We played
for
last
me,
year. We did qualify.
for me though, you need someone to show you something. You know, you need people that are experienced to lead the way, and then you learn from them. But why do you want people to, for lack of a better term, reinvent the wheel?
We're
You know,
asking for speed and
the
speed.
experienced guy will come in and say, "Look, you don't do this, you do A, B, C, D." By them teaching them how it's done, they won't make the same mistakes, right? So for me,
That's the job of the coach, the captain, but the technical bench, not someone on the pitch.
sorry.
I'm saying that is the job of the technical bench
Yeah,
and, of course, the captain. We cannot say parts of Dhaka, Mwepu, they cleanse themselves, cleanse the Gangwa. Those are experienced players. You can't take it away from them. Lubambo Msonda, that is an experienced player.
no, but here's what
We still have experience in this team.
here's what Benjamin is saying though. He's saying that I feel Kamanga is not a problem. The problem is the foundation that we did not create. But Kamanga administration.
Who should create
No,
this foundation?
Kamanga has been there for a long time. He should have created the foundation by now.
That's
So
what I'm
I
saying.
think I disagree with Benjamin there. You know?
Yes, I
He's
strongly
there for a long
disagree with
time.
Benjamin because who should have created the foundation? It is this very Kamanga that should have created the foundation. And just failed to do that.
Exactly. He should have done that. You know, because have tried in terms of I think they have just failed at national level, but we will get there very soon. No, for me, I don't think we'll qualify though, because I fancy Ivory Coast and the Comoros to go to the African Cup of Nations. Zambia
Yes,
wants
we are going to
to
beat them
qualify.
at home.
With what I saw yesterday, no.
On this one, mark my words today, the 8th of June 2022, Zambia will qualify to the African Cup of Nations.
No, they will not. The way they played yesterday,
Comoros will come here. They will play better than they did. The rest of the remaining
is
games,
going
Zambia is going to play.
as I'm telling you.
You know, one thing I love about Zambia, that's why I don't give up supporting the Zambia national soccer team. When you put them together, when they start playing, they play better as they progress. Previous times that we fail to qualify, we find that they lose, the next they draw, and then they win at the last minute.
Yeah.
But this time around, a loss to Ivory Coast, for me, it is not disheartening. Ivory Coast was at home. This is a team that had no pressure. They are already qualified. They were playing at home. For me, that result does not bother me. But let them come to Lusaka, it will be a different result. Actually, we are going to beat them.
I disagree. They are going to beat us at home. That I know for sure.
We will come back to this platform and discuss that game.
I know. We're going to
We'll
lose
make
against them. They have a very good team that they've assembled. They've assembled
Our
a very
team
good.
is also
Yeah.
very good as well. All
Yeah,
they need
they've-
is time being together, improve in terms of technicalities, a few tips, and we'll see very good results.
Yeah. Uh, that's what. Okay, so so what should change at first though?
We need the new leadership there. People that understand football, people that really have a passion for the game, people that really will get the results, people that actually want to see the Zambian national soccer team perform, not
Yeah.
people who just want to be there for the sake of being there. No, no, no. I will not mention the names of people who should be there, but people that have got a passion for football. I doubt if this man has got a passion for football. The Kamanga Red administration. I think it is the worst that we have had this season this before.
No, for me, I think Kalosha did very well. You know, if people say that he was corrupt, but I think he was able to deliver, right? So for me, it's all about delivery, you know. So that
You cannot take that away from him. Karusha did well as a as a player, as well as a past president. It is only during his time that we had the Africa Cup of Nations brought to Zambia. Like I said when we started this discussion, I said, what if you want to measure the results? To measure the results, and the results are there to see. Karusha did well. He brought the Africa Cup of Nations. In comparison with Kamanga, the difference is very big.
All right. So in closing, what's your advice to Faz?
Let us call these players to come for for national duty on time, so that they can blend and play as a unit. The players need to be talked to. Selfishness should be removed from the game, and let us not hero worship our players. Let it be put to them that clearly be explained to them that to be featured on the lineup, the starting 11, which should be based on performance, not where you are playing from, not because you are playing for Leicester City, not because you are playing for Brighton, not because you are playing in Scotland, but because you are performing, you are able to deliver, and you have got the edge, you are willing to play as a unit, you are willing to pass the ball to the other colleagues, as long as you are not in a good position to score.
All right. Thank you very much, viewers, and Wooster, thank you very much for joining me on this discussion. Up until next time, it's good night and God bless.
Thank you very much, Terry, and thank you to the viewers.